Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Barnstormer Baseball Cards. I'm Jeff. Today we're going to open a rack pack of 1984 Topps football. This is very different than the 83 rack pack that we opened in a previous video. Number one, there are a slew of great rookies that can come out of these packs. John Elway, Dan Marino, Howie Long, just to name a few. Eric Dickerson, including a second year of Marcus Allen and Mike Singletary. So I'm hoping that we can pull some great cards out of here. Different from our last pack of the 83s, which I also got from my friend John. Right on top there is a glossy star card of Eric Dickerson right off the top. So we actually have a Hall of Famer already showing on this pack. That's the only one on the front, and there are none on the back. But we're going to dig in here and we're going to find out exactly what's inside here. Cole and I are trying to put together sets of all the baseball, basketball, and football Hall of Famers. We're doing this a little bit a different way. We want to take our time and get these things through acquisitions by either trade or a store that's not a baseball card shop. It's a ton of fun so far. We're actually under 100 players left in the NFL that we need for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So without any further ado, let's dig in here and see if we come up with some to add to our collection today. Now, the last time I started on the far right end, so this time I think I'm going to jump over to the left end. Take great care to not cut that as I take the package off. There's Mr. Dickerson. Right there on top, that is glossy. Looks like it's a little bit off-centered and a little bit off-centered top to bottom, but nevertheless, Hall of Famer and almost a 4-year-old pack. 4 years from now, this will be a 40-year-old pack of cards, so we are not going to complain. We'll lay Mr. Dickerson right there. And then number two, we have an instant replay of Lawrence Taylor. So another Hall of Famer on a card. We'll see if we can find some of these guys that are individual cards to add to our collection. And again, Mr. Steve Grogan. I mentioned in the previous video that Mr. Grogan actually lives in Ottawa, Kansas, just south of us here in Kansas City. And I know he still lives there now because he was in a card show that took place about a year ago down there. Mr. Freddie Potek was also there. Let's see. Next we have Mike Webster, another Hall of Famer. We actually pulled Mike out of the 83 pack also. So again, we continue with the theme of Steelers Hall of Famers. We had 3 in the last pack, and we're continuing that again. Here's an instant replay of Ken Anderson, the Bengals. They're playing the Kansas City Chiefs there. Roosevelt Leaks with the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to butcher this guy's name, but I know he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Fame guard with the Browns. Joe Delamelator. I know I did a terrible job with that, but he is a Hall of Famer, and that is a pack fresh card, and we are happy to add that to the collection as well. We didn't have one of him previously. William Andrews, an instant replay. Another Hall of Famer, Mr. Tony Dorsett. We got him with the league rushing leaders in the 83 pack. Lay him right there. And another Hall of Famer, James Lofton, wide receiver with the Packers. We didn't have a Mr. Lofton card, and we do now. So, again, happy to get that and add that to the collection. Gerald Small with the Dolphins. And we have a rushing leaders card. Everyone remembers Mr. Eric Dickerson with those spectacles he would wear. Kurt Warner on the left side and Eric Dickerson on the right. Another Hall of Famer card there. So we've had 2 Eric Dickersons come out of this. We'll see if we can pull that actual rookie. Instant replay, Mr. Tony Collins. Bills wide receiver, Frank Lewis. Saints defensive end, Jim Wilkes. Oilers wide receiver and kick returner, Carl Roaches. Oilers inside linebacker, Greg Bingham. And the bottom card, Mr. Mike Ken with the Atlanta Falcons. Well, this has already started differently than our 83 pack. In the 83 pack, we ended up with a total of 6 cards with Hall of Famers on them after opening all 3 panels of that rack pack. And now we have eclipsed that already, just starting with the first panel of these 84s. So we are doing all right. I say we jump back over to the far right edge. Mr. Gary Cobb was on top. Stanley Morgan of the Patriots. Wilbert Montgomery of the Eagles. Matt Shuey of the Bears. Chris Collinsworth, a lot of you know him from Monday Night Football. He's a commentator now. Longtime player in the league, wide receiver. Mr. Mike Helms with the Redskins. Lewis Wright with the Broncos. Eric Wright with the 49ers. Leo Wisniewski with the Colts. Dave Jennings, punter with the Giants. Brown QB, Paul McDonald. '83 team leaders for the Dolphins. Mark Duper, 1,003 yards receiving. That was great then, and it's still good now. 1,000 yards receiving. Booker Reese, the Buccaneers. Carl Birdsong with the Cardinals. Richard Todd with the Saints. Benny Cunningham with the Steelers. Tom Jackson. Tom Jackson did a lot of commentary in the mornings on one of the NFL pregame shows. Longtime Bronco. And Malcolm Barnwell, the Raiders. All right. Well, that first panel was loaded, and the second panel we struck out as far as Hall of Famers go, but these are great cards in awesome condition. So again, can't complain. I'm not going to talk about pack fresh cards. You know, I know we're all out here looking for hits all the time, and I definitely am too. But these are all still great cards. Awesome condition. Love to see them coming out for the first time. All right, William Andrews was on top. Max Montoya of the Bengals. Ed Newman of the Dolphins. John Riggins, he's a Hall of Famer. This is an 83 record breaker card. Lay that down, the rest of them. Everson Walls, the Cowboys. There's another Hall of Famer on his own, Mr. Tony Dorsett. It's a good looking card. Can't always see the guys' faces very well with the helmets and stuff on, but in this one you can. That is a beautiful card. I like that. That's a good addition. Chris Hinton with the Colts. Gary Anderson with the Steelers. '83 team leaders, Mr. Todd Christensen, 1,247 yards in 1983 receiving. Boy, that is awesome. That is awesome. It's a great season then and now. Tony Galbraith, the Vikings. Dexter Manley sporting a mohawk. Looking fierce on this Redskins card. I'm waiting like everyone else to see what they're going to rename and rebrand as. 83 team leaders for the Vikings. Darren Nelson. For the Oilers, kicker Florian Kemp. Outside linebacker for the Packers, John Anderson. Colts QB, Mike Pagel. Tony Collins was the team leader in rushing for the Patriots with 1,049 yards. And running back James Brooks for the Chargers. And our bottom card, Drew Pearson of the Cowboys. It's a wide receiver. So there you have it. These are our hits from today from the 84 Rack Pack break. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 total cards. Awesome additions to a great set that we're putting together. Happy to have them come packed fresh. We didn't get any of the big rookies, but still the same. I'm happy to have these and add them to the collection, and these will come back in high grade, and we'll send this stuff off to PSA, and I'm sure they'll slab up and look beautiful. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us as always, and please like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.